Thank you, Chris. Welcome back live. It's the first hole of sudden death here in the $1.65 million Las Vegas Invitational. Tiger Woods looking for his first professional victory after 3 straight U.S. amateur crowns. And that man, Tiger Woods, chasing Davis Love. Davis, who's won this event 3 years ago, but also tacked on his 10th PGA Tour title earlier this year after a big victory, beating Mickelson by 2 out of Torrey Pines at the Buick Invitational. They have drawn. Tiger finished first. He drew first.
Davis drew the number 1 and will hit first. Again, very aggressive, using the driver as he did on the closing hole of regulation.
There's a huge bunker down the right side of the fairway. That's where he's aiming. Just make a good solid swing. Beautiful rhythm in this golf swing. He's taking it right down the middle of the fairway. Beautiful drive.
Look down as you see the Arroyo area that the players must carry off this tee. Now Tiger Woods, a little change in strategy, a little more aggressive, going with a 3-wood this time.
Well, when he first came around, he was a little more pumped up, I expect. Just a touch of wind behind him. It's just match play, not medal play. He knows he's going to need a birdie. Good aggressive play.
And it was match play, of course, at Pumpkin Ridge at the U.S. Amateur Championship. But Davis Love, plenty of match play experience, most recently at the President's Cup and the victorious winning team. Back to Chris in the studio.
All right, Jim, thank you. Good thing those guys can't hit long shots. Panthers, Vikings in another storied rivalry, like the Whalers, Coyotes in the NHL. Warren Moon's pass picked off by Chad Kodachrome. I'm going to take my Kodachrome. I'm going to take my Kodachrome. But he took the football away. What does Chris Carter do other than catch touchdowns? Recover fumbles. Nice play by Chris Carter. The Vikings keep the ball. 4 plays later, Warren Moon, Chris Carter. What does he do? He's one of only 14 players to pass 600 career receptions. But then, Scott Sisson did a few of these in New England. He's the new kicker for Minnesota. Oops. Misses a 32-yard field goal. Second quarter, still no score. Now, I know that Chris Carter does cause fumbles and recover them. Chris Carter does catch 600 passes, but Tommy, really, what does Chris Carter do?
Catch touchdown.
Look at Warren Moon escape the Panther rush. Touchdown to Chris Carter, 7-0 Minnesota.
Yeah, and you see evidence here of the time that Warren Moon bought for him. Eric Davis in coverage a long time, gets deep into the end zone. Carter, a great job of coming back to the football.
Rough first half for Kerry Collins, the young quarterback of Carolina. Dwayne Washington picks it off. Robert Griffith picks it off, his 3rd interception of the year. Panthers 4 turnovers, 3 3-and-outs in the first half. But it's just 7-0. That's why they have a defense. Warren Moon, though, at the 3 to Chris Carter. What does he do?
Catch touchdown.
His 51st touchdown as a Viking, 1 short of the team record. And at this point, Moon has passed Dan Fouts, the Hall of Famer, for his 3rd on the all-time passing list, 43,000 plus. Kerry Collins to Wesley Walls. Now, Collins warming up in the second half. 9 plays later, Anthony Johnson filling in for the injured Chimanga Biakapatuka. Johnson, 100-yard day. 102 to be exact. Keeps churning. Touchdown. It's 14-7, Tom. And then Carolina special teams.
Yeah, the next Viking possession, Mitch Berger punting. We're going to take a look here. Look at a little spot shadow right in the middle of the field. Charles Evans doing the blocking. He does not touch Michael Bates, and it's easy to call after Bates takes about 4 steps, blocked out of the end zone for 2 points.
The safety for Carolina cuts it to 14-9. Bates was such a fine special player with Seattle earlier. Then Collins to his favorite target, Wesley Walls. Walls caught 6 on the day for 71. 3 plays later, Collins tries to hit Muhsin Muhammad. But you don't get it unless you get Wilt Chamberlain going up for that one. Orlando Thomas breaks it up. They settle for a field goal at 14-12. But pinned deep in their own territory, Collins picked off for the 4th time of the afternoon. For the 2nd time, Dwayne Washington was one of the best. 6 turnovers for the young Carolina Panthers in this game. 4 of them the interceptions you saw. And even though Carolina actually outscored Minnesota in the 4th quarter, which is news, the Vikings beat the Panthers 14-12. Minnesota is now up to 5-1. And the quarterbacking the difference here, Tommy?
Well, it was a tale of two quarterbacks. Warren Moon was efficient, effective. He was on today, and I said if the Vikings are going to get deep into the playoffs, it's going to be because Warren Moon takes them there. Kerry Collins, supported by pretty good defense today, pretty good special teams today, didn't get the job done. And I think as they go through their season, that's the thing they're looking for him to get comfortable. It's a challenge for Don Capers.
But look at what they've done. They beat San Francisco a couple of weeks ago. They almost beat another division winner on the road. I mean, they still can't be that upset.
Sometimes I think we expect too much of them.
That's all right. Well, the Vikings at 5-1. Dennis Green started in 92 at 5-1 also. That's the second time that he has done that. Well, Davis Love and Tiger Woods are in the fairway, ready to strike their second shot on the first playoff hole at the Las Vegas Invitational. Jim Kelly.
Thank you, Chris. We are back live. Tiger away.
Now, Tiger's just driven it right in the middle of the fairway. 162 to the hole. In this light air, that's just a real comfortable 9-iron for Tiger. Looks like it's gone a little bit to the right. Still a pretty good golf shot.
Pin high.
No, I think it's about 20 feet right there. Right. Not a big one, huh? Yeah, I mean, it's one club less than the last time around.
We had 76, now we got 63.
Yeah.
That 7 was enough.
7 was just right. Yep.
Davis talking over the yardage with his brother Mark, who's his caddy.
And they're saying one club less than the last time. Just a nice solid 8-iron.
And he's going to be gunning right at it. He knows Tiger's got a 20-footer that is a possible make. He's got to be aggressive and fire right at the hole. This ball's left.
Fortunately, long enough, it finds the bunker.
Advantage, Tiger Woods. We'll go back to NFL Primetime. Chris Berman, this is your kind of golf course. We saw your game at the ESPY Golf Tournament, so the ball here travels long in the desert. Let's go back to Boomer.
All right, Jim, my kind of golf game, in the trap or in the water. Thank you very much. Speaking of in the water, Seahawks and Dolphins got together, and really this game, Dennis Erickson, the one-time coach at the University of Miami, his team makes 3 trips to the state of Florida this year. They won at Tampa. They go later on this year at Jacksonville, and they go to Miami. Maybe they got to get out of the state of Washington to win games. And we think of Dennis Erickson against Jimmy Johnson, both former successful head coaches at the University of Miami. As Bob Dylan would sing, this is the story about the hurricane. Here we go. Jimmy Johnson, not a gray hair, Jay. Dennis Erickson, hey, he lives in the Pacific Northwest. You know to wear a hat. But Craig Erickson putting the excitement back into the center snap. Watch this all day long. When he did get it, he gave it to Oiving Spikes. Runs into Robert Wilson, safe. And they have to settle for a field goal. Now watch this, though. Jimmy had to start Craig Erickson, and what? Mike Barber recovers. Then Craig Erickson behind. What? The shotgun from Tim Ruddy. It's like Shotgun Willie. Then what? Dean Wells recovers for Seattle. 4 fumbles, all of snaps. Something you got to keep in your mind when you're a quarterback. It's good to get the ball from center. Well, Rick had time to wallow in the mire. He was benched, and John Freeze, starting quarterback. Quick 3-step, and Freeze puts Miami to a deep freeze. Look at the catch and run by Joey Galloway. He could go off the way. All right, come on, go ahead. Wait, 7-3, Seahawks. Second quarter, 49-yard line. Freeze. Well, that Joey Galloway kid's pretty good, huh? Let's throw it through the rain. They're hanging in the rain. 3 defenders there, Tom. None of them even close.
Yeah, let's credit all 3 with some portion of this TD catch by Joey Galloway. Going to take a look at him running through the zone right there. Terrell Buckley, Lewis Oliver coming over late. Gene Atkins chasing from underneath. And Gene right there almost looked like he had a chance to make a play. He doesn't. Galloway gets to the end zone.
Touchdown Seahawks. Then, minutes to go in the first half, Erickson says, you know, when I get the center thing down, he gets the snap, and his college teammate Randall Hill at Miami, 33 yards, touchdown. They missed a 2-point conversion. Seahawks lead now cut to 14. Boom, 9. Third quarter, 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Erickson. Not only does he get the snap, he puts zip on the ball. the hill over the middle for 18 yards. 3rd and 8. Erickson. The recently re-signed and upped in contract O.J. McDuffie for 12 yards. 1st and goal from the 2. Oivig. It's Oivig spikes. Off left tackle. Touchdown. The Dolphins lead at 15-14. Let's go for 2, says Jimmy. 2-point conversion. It's spikes, but he's spiked. He doesn't get it. It stays 15-14.
Yeah, we talked this morning on Countdown a bit about getting the 2 interior tackles, blocked Sam Adams and Cortez Kennedy, and they're both involved here on the stoppage of the 2-point play.
So now, Miami up by 1, 15-14. 4.5 minutes to go. Dennis Erickson says, John Freeze, pull it out for me, big guy. But no, it's picked off by Dwight Hyer. But the Seahawks force a punt and get another chance. From the 20. Freeze. And this is what a prevent defense is supposed to prevent. 88 plays like this. Brian Blaze accidentally sweeping through the defense. He could go off the way. 80 yards. Touchdown. And a 2-point conversion. 22-15 Seahawks. Craig Erickson. No. Robert, maybe that was the center snap he should have dropped. Robert Blackman makes the interception. And the Seahawks, surprise, surprise, are 2-0 in the state of Florida and 0 for everywhere else. The Seahawks beat the Dolphins 22-15, and so now the Dolphins, after winning their first 3, have lost their last 2. Let's quickly go back to Las Vegas and Jim Kelly.
Welcome back live. Tiger Woods for the win. Just before Tiger had a chance to win it, this was Davis Love and his bunker shot.
Not an easy shot, Jim. Landing the ball on the downslope about as well as he could have done.
He kind of shrugged, and he knew that that was as well as he could have done. Now Tiger will finish up.
Yeah, here's a little bit of that match play strategy now that Tiger is so comfortable with and so good at. He is certainly well within his rights to go ahead and finish out.
All right, Tiger.
Safely in for his 4. If Davis matches that, they'll go back and play the par 3-17.
Nailed it.
Take a long look. He'll talk it over with Brother Mark. Jim, from watching this putt most of today, it does dive off to the left a little bit. Perhaps a little bit slower than it appears. We have seen the ball missed on the left-hand side. Need to put it right on the top edge of the hole and strike it firmly.
Tiger, congratulations. What an unbelievable 2 months this has been. Did you ever dream it could happen this fast?
Kind of, but, you know, it's really hard to describe the feeling because I don't know why. It's just been a hard struggle and fought all the way and then got lucky and then won in the end.
And this is the biggest golf story we've seen maybe since Nicklaus win in the Masters in '86.
It's been a great feeling. That's all I can say.
Congratulations. This is going to be first. There's going to be a whole bunch more.
Thanks, Andy.
In just 2 months from his 3rd straight U.S. Open crown, or U.S. Amateur crown, to his first professional victory. With his talent and his credentials, the first of many, many more. Let's go back to Chris Berman.
Get her down here. All right, Jimmy, thank you. It's certainly a historic moment in Las Vegas. Would it be a historic game for Bruce Smith against the Colts? And talk about ancient rivalries, the Packers.
cellular phones, the single greatest invention since the light bulb. Everyone would own one if it wasn't for the cost. Introducing Apex Cellular.
Apex Cellular buys bulk airtime from...
Bud the third. Won the Buick Invitational this year. 2 runner-ups. A long putt at number 1. To get it